So this further proves it that North America is exactly right up underneath Antarctica, and off the coast of North America you're getting runoff straight from Antarctica. Didn't they say that the seafloor underneath Antarctica is switching up and the ice on top is going down, the water is shifting? So wouldn't that mean that North America is going down and Antarctica is cascading over it from underneath it, bubbling up? Well, here's one of the first signs and symbols to let you know that that would be true. Now, I told y'all that the earth is not as wide as they show you it is when they show you a ball earth. It's a lot more narrow in the middle than you would think. More like a blood vessel, if I'm not mistaken, like concave in the middle. So it's a very short trip from pole to pole if you went straight through the middle. Very short trip. Just like Admiral Byrd said, they could traverse poles in half an hour. Okay. Well, speaking of transversing poles in half an hour, what you're looking at is the South Pole marker. Notice something. Do you see what I see? Okay, let's see if you get a better look. See if we can get a better look. What's this? What's this?
There are over 5,000 basketball-sized spheres deep under the ice in Antarctica, trying to detect something that no one can see. This is one of the largest science experiments in the world, and it was nearly impossible to build because drilling into Antarctica is hard. The first 45 meters down is firmly packed snow, so they use a drill like this. Copper pipes full of boiling water make it super hot, melting its way through the snow. But then you hit solid ice, and you need to switch to a different kind of drill that, instead of just being hot, shoots out boiling water at 760 liters per minute to melt right through. Then they need sensors like this to measure the hole's diameter to make sure it stays a consistent size. And don't even get me started on how they get hot water to the coldest, driest, windiest place on Earth in the first place. It took over 2 days and tons of resources to drill a single hole, but they did it 86 times, spanning enough ice to fill 1 million swimming pools. And then they connected thousands of detectors on.
Okay, that's about the size of a North Pole or the South Pole spear, right? No, why does the South Pole have a spear on top of it? Huh? Tell me that. Huh? All right. Well, why are they putting these basketball-sized spears with electronics in the ground? They said these things are just sensors. I don't know. I don't know. Very interesting. Let me show you one more.
And dropped them into the holes, where they now sit, frozen and isolated.
There's been a crazy amount of sightings of you. Place.
Where the alien is in the background.
A video found in the recent house dump shows Jeff in a doorway in the background. We see some sort of humanoid entity. Now this all sounds pretty crazy. Oh my gosh. No, bro, don't touch it. Do not touch it. Hear that? I think I gotta cut the whole line, dude. I'm not joking. Hold on. So I'm guessing he's gonna take this home, right? Yeah. Okay, so he actually took it home. Just so you see it. Right here, that's a symbol on this thing.
So what is this? What is this? Is that the spear? Is that the South Pole marker? Is that the South Pole coming to North America? Huh? Coming right through the damn ground? They said they dropped 86 of them spears down. 86 holes with 5,000 spears. Now, could they be launching those spears from Antarctica and then super cooling them to sub-zero temperatures? Because that's what he said. Watch this.
Oh my gosh. Do not touch it. Oh my gosh. Holy shit.
Oh, do not touch it.
I thought that was hot. That's fucking freezing, bro.
Okay.
Okay, so the explanation on why this spear would be freezing is because it came from Antarctica, where you would call deep space. Deep space, like deep down in Antarctica, where there's some extra space underneath the mountains. Sub-zero temperatures, space cold. Okay, now, he said that is freezing cold. You want to know why it's freezing cold? Well, in order to have levitation, you have to have like extreme sub-zero temperatures with highly magnetic conductivity, electromagnetic field. The electromagnetic field can be suspended if the electromagnetism of the spear can be enhanced and kind of suspended if the spear is at outer space temperatures. Let's say that very cold. At least they say that space is cold. But anyway. So, that's second proof, right? I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. But yeah, that's the key to levitation. The key to levitation, I don't know if you've ever looked it up, they would take nitrogen and take a neodymium magnet or any type of magnet and then put nitrogen around the magnet. I think the magnet is like sitting in foil or something, wrapped in foil, and they pour nitrogen around the magnet or something like that, and then they place the magnet in the foil with the nitrogen around a larger field that is in a larger repelling field, if I'm not mistaken, repelling force, and it will levitate, it'll be suspended. You could push it and it'll wobble like stiff, real stiff in the air. Look.
In the last video, I showed that if I put a magnet above a superconductor, it kind of just floats there like magic. What I want to do now, though, is show what happens if I do it the other way around. For this one, I'm using a much bigger superconductor, and I'm again cooling it with some liquid nitrogen. By now, it should be good, and I can take it out and drop it onto this little magnet track that I made. It actually stays on the track, and if I push it, it's able to move without falling off. It's also surprisingly strong, and even if I push it decently hard, I can't get it to touch the track. As it warms up though, it eventually loses its ability to superconduct, and it stops floating. In the last